welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Bisdak. Today I am going to show you how I made this beautiful and delicious no-bake strawberry cheesecake. Yes. I can't wait to open this later and I will show you what it looks like inside. So to begin with, let's go back to the very first step of making this beautiful cheesecake. So I have two sets of strawberries here. One I am going to puree for this strawberry sauce and the other I am going to slice. The strawberries needs to be washed and dried thoroughly. I am going to remove the imperfections of these strawberries. Some of them have imperfections like we all have. And we're going to trim off the bottom part. I am going to use my baby bullet blender to puree this set of strawberries. Yes, so I love this baby bullet blender because it is very convenient to use. It's small, not very small, that it's easy to take around the house. After the blending, we're going to pass the strawberry puree into the fine mesh sieve to remove the seeds. Because we are going to mix this in with the cheesecake batter and we want the cheesecake to be smooth, we don't want it grainy with all of these tiny little seeds, right? See those tiny seeds? Yep, we don't want that in our cheesecake. Here it is, very smooth and beautiful. We're gonna set this aside and I'm gonna do the slicing of the other set of strawberries. All done slicing and we are going to set this aside. And I am going to use my spring foam pan for this cheesecake. I'm using a medium size or the smallest size. Now we are going to crush these graham crackers. I'm using my big powerful blender to crush this. You can use food processor too or a Ziploc bag. Pulse lang mga bangga, okay? Pulse. Give it a pulse. It is all finely crushed. We need 1 3/4 cup. It looks like this is not enough, but I'm going to crush more. And Team Super Nico is present on the screen. And now we're gonna add 1/2 cup of melted butter. And we are going to give it a good mix so that all the crushed graham crackers will be soaked with butter. So now we are going to transfer it into our spring foam pan and we are going to press it hard to form it into a crust. And I want the sides of my crust leveled, so I press it down with a spatula. Just like that. It's beautiful. Now we are going to chill this until we are ready to use it. Now we do the cheesecake mixture. The recipe calls for sugar, but I want to use the condensed milk. So please check the description box below for the list of ingredients and the amount. So this is a condensed milk and whipping cream mixture. We're going to whip this until light and airy or until a stiff peak forms just like this. Now we are going to set this aside and use another bowl to whip the cream cheese. 1 package of cream cheese whipped until light and fluffy. Always light and fluffy. Yeah. I am going to add a few scoops of mascarpone cheese. This is going to make our cheesecake an extra delicate one. But this is optional. I'm just adding it because I want to. And whip this together until light and fluffy. Light and fluffy, never-ending whipping. Yeah, just like that. So light and fluffy now. Now we are going to add the condensed milk and whipping cream or whipped cream mixture into the cream cheese mixture. And give it a mix. And we are going to taste test to see whether the sweetness or the sugar is enough. I am going to add a little bit more of condensed milk. Yeah, so adjust the sweetness according to your desired taste. I wash my hands after each taste test. Taste test. I am taking some out of this mixture. I am going to use this for the decoration or garnishing later. Now we are going to add lemon juice. This is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I highly recommend adding lemon juice to any dessert you're going to make because it tones down the sweetness. If you want a mellow taste dessert, always put lemon juice. Now I am going to divide this mixture into 2. So I am just going to estimate how much, but if you have a weighing scale, it is always best to use because that will make sure that you have an even amount of the mixture. Now it's time to add our strawberry puree. I am not going to put all. I am going to reserve some for later. And of course, we are going to mix it together. Also, I'm adding a few drops of red food coloring to brighten up or to intensify the color. And also, I'm adding a little bit of powdered sugar because the strawberry puree doesn't have any sugar to it. Mixed first before turning the machine on, otherwise all the powdered sugar will be flying right into your face. Always scrape the bottom to make sure that all ingredients are combined well. This is a beautiful popped up color. We don't want it too red or too pale. It's just perfect. Taste test. Always check whether the sweetness is okay or not. Set this aside, and now we are going to arrange the sliced strawberries into the chilled spring foam pan. It's beautiful and set aside. A lot of process. This is a bloom gelatin and we are going to add hot water to it and give it a mix. I am also going to add sugar to it because that doesn't have sugar, so it's gonna distort our cream cheese taste if we don't add sugar. Do not add the hot or warm gelatin into the cheesecake mixture. Cool it down first before adding and mix as you pour. I'm adding half of the mixture, the other half would be for the pink one. It is time to pour this mixture into the pan. And make sure to scrape all the mixture into the pan to the last drop. We want everything in there. We don't want to waste even a little drop of it. It's so good. Shake the pan and tap a little bit to release air bubbles that are trapped inside. I almost made a huge mistake here. I didn't put the white mixture into the fridge. I was gonna put the pink mixture right away after mixing. suddenly I realized that the white mixture has to be chilled first. It has to set first before I can add the pink mixture. Otherwise, if I will add it right away without chilling the white mixture first, it's gonna mix in with the white mixture and it's going to be a disaster. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I was so scared. So I chilled it. After about 30 minutes, it has set. This is the only time that we can add the next layer. If I did the other way, oh, I can imagine that would be a total mess. Well, that would be okay also because I'm just going to make it marble cheesecake. Oh, see? It will still be good too. Either way, if you want a marble, then mix it right away. Yeah, so I do this to level the top off and to pop bubbles. And tap tap tap. Now it's ready to be chilled in the fridge overnight or until the cheesecake is all set. And here it is after 24 hours in the fridge. This is the leftover strawberry puree that I cooked with lemon juice and sugar only, no gelatin and water. So we're just going to spread the glaze on top of our cheesecake evenly. It is so pretty looking. I am drawing. I've been drawing since yesterday. I've been so patient for 24 hours. So I'm gonna run a very thin knife. I'm using my paring knife. So I just have to make sure that I don't slice the strawberry walling that I put in there. And I don't want to slice or cut through into my cheesecake. So I have to be extremely careful here. The moment of truth. I'm so excited. Come on, come on. Whee! So pretty. So the extra cheesecake mixture that I took yesterday, I am using it to garnish this cheesecake. So this is basically a cheesecake frosting. I just added a little bit of whipped butter and powdered sugar to it. Yep. There we go! We've got a beautiful no-bake strawberry cheesecake. Now the trick of having a smooth slice of a cake or a cheesecake is to dip the knife into the hot water and dry it thoroughly before slicing the cake. This is the problem when you do not have a cake server. But don't you worry guys, next time you'll see me making cake, I'll have a cake server. See how beautiful that is. It has a little bit of bubbles. I didn't tap it really well, but that is okay. Next time we'll do better. Oh mga pangga, this is it. I've been drawing since yesterday. So tikman na natin. Wow. The strawberry sauce is just, it's perfect. I don't know how to describe, but I'm lost of words. Speechless. Yeah, see that? Oh. That is all mga pangga. Thank you so much. I hope you like this video. please give me some thumbs up and subscribe if you are not my subscriber yet. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time on my next video. For the meanwhile, please check out my other recipes. I have a different recipe of cheesecake, that is baked cheesecake, on the screen. Please click that out and check it out. It's also delicious. Also, please check out my friend's version of no-bake strawberry cheesecake. She does it for negocio.